Yo, what up? It's D.O. Stewart. Click that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Click that bell so you know whenever I upload videos, and click the like button if you like this video, or the dislike button if you dislike it. I don't care either way. But for the month of February, I am doing a series called Do You Hate Me Yet? And this is the second video, so yeah, let's get into it. So this video is basically about supporting others, mainly supporting other authors. You know, us as author tubers, we have a community here and we like to support other author tubers, as well as people on Twitter. If you're an author, they usually do like follow for follow type ordeal. Same thing on Facebook, a like for a like. Instagram, same thing, whatever. You're trying to build this audience of people by, you know, like, hey, I'll support you, you support me, whatever. I think this business model is completely bogus, just straight up. You know, I like trying to support other people, and I will go out my way to try to support other people. I know Sarah Swan-Weber does like a newbie or a new tubers posts every couple weeks or whatever up on her channel with a list of new author tubers she's found, and I will go to each of their pages and subscribe to them. You know, just kind of showing my support, kind of helping, trying to build their numbers. I am very quick to just go ahead and unsubscribe as well. So just because I click subscribe doesn't mean I'm going to stay subscribed. I do go through and watch the videos. I do not always go through right then, but every so often I try to go through and watch a couple videos from channels that I don't regularly see that I'm subscribed to, just kind of see their content. And if I'm just not vibing them, if I don't really like the person or whatever, for, you know, whatever reason, I will unsubscribe. As well as, I just did this here a while back, I will go through, I've got several hundred subscriptions on my YouTube. I'll go through them all and see who's actually been posting regularly. And if they haven't posted, you know, within like 6 months or something, then I unsubscribe. Because I don't feel like they're coming back at that point. And there were some that hadn't posted in like a year, 2 years or whatever, that I had just been following because, or stayed subscribed because I enjoyed their content and I was hoping that they would come back. But you know, by that point, it's just like, no, they probably won't. If I ever see that they post something later, you know, from somebody else mentioning it or whatever, and I'll still follow them like on Twitter and stuff. So if I see that they post something on there, then I will go back and subscribe to them again on YouTube. But you know, I'm not wanting to cloud up my subscription feed with people that don't post, even though it's not really on the feed if they're not posting. But every so often I'm like, oh yeah, I want to see this video from so-and-so, and I have to scroll through like a big long list just to get to them. So I try to keep that down. And then, like I said, if I'm not, you know, interested in the person themselves, their personality, or whatever reason, I just don't really like them or vibe with them, I will unsubscribe, you know, and not lose an ounce of sleep. I don't care. I don't feel like I have to support you by subscribing to you just because you're an author tuber. So that's my opinion. Same thing with Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. You know, people's always trying to do like a like for a like or follow for follow. I don't do that. I know some people do that on YouTube. You know, I'll subscribe to you, you subscribe to me. I never really participate in that stuff. Every so often people will be like, hey, drop your links down below so we can all support each other. I'll go ahead and put my link down below. You know, people want to support me, that's fine. But I'm not going to just go through and like everybody just because they posted stuff, or follow everybody just because they posted theirs, because I feel like that's just pointless. Like I said, with the subscriptions on YouTube, you know, I'm not going to like everybody that's out there. I'm not going to, you know, vibe with everybody. That's okay. But I'm not going to go out my way and support them so that their stuff is flooding my feed or whatever. You know, I don't want to see it. I'm not going to. And also the whole like for like, yeah, you might be gaining a lot of numbers, but you're not gaining any readership out of that because people's only following you for that. And then most of them probably just turn around and mute you so they don't have to see you on their feed. And then you're just basically doing nothing. It might look like you have, you know, hundreds or thousands of followers or likes or whatever, but when you actually go through your posts and look at them, you're not having any interaction with your post because none of those people are actually following you. They just did it so they could build up their numbers, and I don't support that. You know, if you do that, that's fine. I'm just not that kind. If I do follow somebody, it's because I do like them. Now and then when I see those like for likes or whatever, or drop your link down below and so everybody can like your channel or whatever, I'll put my link down there. And if I've got time, I might scroll through and look at some of the people that have. Because, you know, there is a possibility that I'll find people that I actually do like or vibe with or whatever. And I will see people that also write fantasy, so I'll check out their page. So I'll go and like their page and then see what kind of content they produce or something. If I still don't like their content, then I'll go back and unlike or whatever, you know. But I do attempt to give people support, but I'm not going to just give them support just because they are an author, you know. I'm not obligated to do that, and I'm not going to do that. So yeah. And back to the author tuber thing or whatever. I know some people's like, well, I guess, you know, I subscribe to my channel anymore or whatever. If they post regularly and I like the person, or, you know, kind of got a vibe from them or whatever, then I will continue to support them. They don't have to write what I write. They don't have to write anything that I read. They don't have to do how-to videos or give me any kind of content that I am desiring or whatever. Because a lot of times I don't even watch the how-to videos, or I'll watch them, but not to actually gain knowledge. I just watch it just because, you know, I like the person. I just, you know, want to watch a video from them, and that's what they've posted last, so I will watch it then. But a lot of times it's not because I'm trying to gain knowledge. I'm just watching the video because of who that person is. So if it's somebody I can vibe with or whatever, or I like their personality, I like who they are, then I will continue to watch their videos and support them. I do not always comment. I don't always, you know, interact like that, just because I just don't. At times I might, you know, if I feel like saying something, yeah, sure. But I don't always interact in comment sections or, you know, retweets or something like that on Twitter. But I usually try to at least like the video or like the tweet if I see something that I like. I don't always do it on tweets or, you know, on Facebook or something, but at times I try. But I usually try to always like the video on YouTube just so it helps with the algorithm. But, you know, actual comments and engaging like that, I don't. As well as, like I said, you don't have to write anything that I read. I know I'm friends with some people that write like erotica or male, gay, romance, erotica type ordeal. That's not anything I'm ever going to read, you know. I'm not going to listen to that ebook or whatever, you know. If they send something to me, you know, maybe. I know I have been sent an audiobook of an erotica. I was like, yeah, sure. I'll listen to it a little bit. But, you know, just on my own free will, you know, going out and buying something like that, or just being like, hey, I want to go check this out, whatever. That's not going to happen. But I still support them. You know, I don't have to read them. I'm not going to buy their book to support them if I'm not interested in the book or whatever. But I will support them in other ways. I will, you know, when they release a book or whatever, I might share it just so people that do read that stuff and do enjoy it, that's following me, can find it that way. But I'm not obligated to buy their book just because we're friends or anything like that. I'm not obligated to read their book even if they hand it to me for free. I'm not obligated to do any of that. I will show my support in other ways. Also, with talking about support, I know this was a big issue on part of last year with some author tubers or whatever. If you are offering a course or something, I'm not obligated to support that or to actually participate in that. You know, if I feel like you are just doing it to make money and not really trying to help people or whatever, it's more a scam, I will more likely lose interest in you as a whole and unsubscribe to your YouTube channel, unfollow you on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. I feel like it's more, you're just pushing your business on people and not really trying to make a connection. So I'm not really vibing that, and I don't really like that from people. So I will unfollow you and unsubscribe in a heartbeat. If you are doing something like that and I feel like you are qualified, even though I might not actually participate in the course or purchase your service or whatever, when I hear other people in need of that, I will be like, hey, this person does cover art. This person can do edits. This person, you know, has a course on this website or whatever about this topic or whatever. I will help support that way, but I'm not obligated to actually participate in those courses or be like, hey, I need an editor, I need to go to this person because they do edits. No, I'm going to use the editor that I want, whether it's the person I know or a person I've worked with before or just another one, you know. So I support authors, but not by always, you know, going through and purchasing their books or participating in their courses or whatever. I'm not doing that, you know, but I will support them by spreading them around and, you know, advertising them for people that I know need that kind of service or something. So yeah, that is my opinions on, you know, whether or not I have to follow somebody or whether or not I have to buy somebody's book to support them. I'm not obligated to do anything. Do you hate me yet?